We're looking at question 16 on the AP Statistics Midterm Review Packet, and in this one we're told different writers have different writing styles. I'm just going to stop reading, and the reason why is because I'm going to quickly see there's a lot of words. So I'm going to look at the graphs they're giving me, and I have 3 box plots there, and they're measuring the word lengths, and so based off of that, word lengths of different authors, 3 of them. Now I'm going to go ahead and read the question off to the side, which says, based on the graphs, which of the following statements must be true? All right, so now I know what I'm looking for. So if I need any more context, I'll quickly scan what's going on in the paragraph. I know how to analyze those box plots, so let's just read the statements and see what happens. So if I read choice A, dot plots of the distributions of James's word lengths and Starr's word lengths are identical. So let me go ahead and look at the box plots here. So I have James's and I have Starr's, and I can see that you have the top one and you have the bottom one there. Those are identical. Those box plots are identical. But A doesn't say box plots. A says dot plots. So that's kind of the first trick. If you quickly just miss the word dot and see the word plots, those two are identical there. But the dot plots, we don't know. And that's one thing to keep in mind. This is a false statement. And a really important characteristic is to realize that equal box plots does not guarantee equal dot plots. In other words, equal box plots does not guarantee the same shape. You cannot tell shape from box plots. You can only tell symmetry, you can tell IQRs, you can tell outliers. That's where box plots come in handy. You cannot tell the shape of the distribution. So that's, by the way, a good concept to remember. So A is false. Let's read choice B then. So I have A marked false. B says the longest word in the distribution of Rowling's word lengths is shorter than 25% of the words in James's distribution. So okay. So I have Rowling and James, that's the top 2 box plots. The largest word in Rowling's, that looks like where that asterisk is, that outlier, that largest word is 9. That's actually bigger than the 25%, the Q32 max of James's. So I'm thinking B is false as well. And in this case, B is false. Rowling's max is greater than James's Q3. James's top 25% is located beyond his third quartile. His third quartile is about 6. And even Rowling's max, with the outlier being 9, and without the outlier, we have it as 8 there being marked. They're both bigger than his Q3 of 6. So I'm going to say B is false. Let's read C. C says the range of Rowling's word length is smaller than the interquartile range of Starr's word length. Whew. So the range, so I'm going to do 9 minus the 1, and I get 8. And I go through that, and Starr's IQR. Starr's IQR is from 6 to 2, which is 4. So in this case, I'm going to say that's false. Rowling's range is 8. Starr's IQR is 4. Notice again, this has happened in a couple of the other videos with this review packet, is range is a number, 8. IQR is a number, 4. It's not an interval. So I'm going to go ahead and say C is false as well. So I'm going to look at D. The median word length for Rowling is longer than for Starr's and James. So either Starr's or James, Rowling's median length is bigger. So again, I'm going to look at the box plots. So really what that means is I want to find what's the median. And the median of Rowling's is located right here. So if I were to look at that, that looks like 4. And even just by drawing, I could see Rowling's median is bigger than the medians for James and Starr's. So I'm thinking option D is true. So if I have D, D is true. Rowling's median word length is larger than the median of the others. So hey, D is true. I can box it, circle it, but I like to read all the choices, and maybe there's something there that's helpful to talk about. So if I read choice D, 75% of the words in Rowling's distribution are longer than the median word length in Starr's distribution. Whew. All right, so 75% of that in Rowling's distribution. So 75% would be from here to here, is longer than that of the median for Starr's. Well, let's see, where's the median for Starr's? So I have Starr's median is right here. Nope. That purple is actually ahead of the first quartile for Rowling, so it turns out we're good news. I think that one is false as well. And so in that case, the answer is going to be D. So we have D as our choice. And that's what goes through. So even though I got D, I wanted to read because even analyzing how to perform that calculation on the box plots is something helpful as well. Hopefully that helped you with question 16.